What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Jungle Greenhouse. Today is a super exciting day. Like, you have no idea. But first, subscribe to the channel, like the video. You guys know the deal. Help me get this out to a broader audience so we can keep creating awesome stuff like this. But let's get into it. Today, we got Greg Wittstock, the pond guy, coming over. If you guys don't know who that is, you're sleeping under a rock. Go look him up. And he's going to help us build the little frog pond and stream. So I talked about that a lot before already. We're going to have a little pond and a stream for frogs to lay eggs in and raise tadpoles and all that good stuff. Plus, it's just going to be awesome. So we are waiting right now. Whoa, gimbal got crazy. We're waiting for him to come over. But basically, we're going to have a little waterfall over there, a stream that comes down. And then here, we're going to turn this corner into a little frog pond. It is going to be absolutely amazing. So we got some of the stuff ready. Let's see, we got some really cool rocks here he helped me get. We got lichens and stuff all over them. Those will be awesome. And then we got some pieces of driftwood that we can use if we need to. But back in the greenhouse, I am super excited. Another thing this is going to do is it is going to make a little trickling waterfall, which is going to really help to cover up the noise of the fans in here, which is pretty annoying. So we're waiting for Greg and all his guys to get over here, and then we're going to get started and see what kind of work they can do. So super awesome of them to help us out and be a part of this project. They all showed up. So we got Greg here, and we got Frank and all the guys from Living Artscapes. So they decided to come by and help us out today. So we're going to get this rolling. Look at all this stuff they brought us.
Aquascape material.
Look at all these aquascape products. Greg hooked it up. We got all the bells and whistles here. We got lights. We got all kinds of stuff. But real quick, before we get carried away, Greg, you want to take us inside and show us what we're going to do?
All right, let's check it out. You want to mic me up or just stand next to me?
I'll just stand next to you.
I'll stand next to you. Yeah.
All right, so what's the plan here, Greg?
Well, first of all, this is super exciting because I found on Instagram a Life Exotic, and I'm like, oh, this guy's doing cool stuff. I wonder where he's at. Utah? I'm in Utah. And so a week later, I was out here at your yard when we went to the reptile show. So basically, when you were talking about putting in a area for the frogs to breed and the toads and everything else, and having a shallow water and having a little pond at the end, what we thought would be perfect is as soon as you open up that door to come in, we have a little biofalls that starts it, which is your biological filter, kind of right around where that rock is, falling into a little upper pool and then trickling down. And then somewhere along here, we have to make some offshoots for the frogs and toads to breed, right? Some shallow water that's still movement, but not very slow.
Yep.
And then right in here, we want to put a pond. And I think what we're going to do with the pond that we put in here, we're going to end up making a little corner in here for a plant to kind of grow out it. So a little bit lower pool, a stream that flows in with some tributaries that are slow moving water, a biofalls recirculating. And because this is what we do, we will be done in probably 4 or 5 hours.
Yep.
Which would take a long time if you were doing it a one-off, because we have everything that you need for the kit. And then yesterday we went to my house and right in the mountains and picked up some beautiful rocks.
Yep, so I already showed them the rocks. I've been doing a little work without you. Sorry, Greg.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, so we're super excited because you guys remember having the little pond right here. These tree branches are going to go over it, and that will be where the frogs can make their egg nest, and then the eggs will drop down, become tadpoles, and they will raise. So this is a perfect spot. This was Greg's idea, actually, and as soon as he told me why we need the pond here, everything clicked, and I was like, he is so right. But one of the reasons we didn't even think about is the tree branches coming over. We can get some cool plants over there that the tree frogs can lay eggs on. So this is going to be perfect. Little pond stream. What do you say? Let's get it going?
I say I love my job.
All right, let's run it.
Go.
All right, guys, so these guys are right to it, getting after it. I'm in the way. No, you're good, you're good. But we don't want to interrupt them, but we got the plants moved. These guys are awesome. They were super helpful with moving the stuff and being super careful. I was worried about everybody coming in with the frogs and stuff, but these guys really have been awesome with that. So super respectful. They even saved all the leaves for me, which you guys know how much money I spent on leaves, so much appreciated. But check this out. So Frank's over here with the biofall. He's already got it placed. It's been like 10 minutes. This guy's a wizard. Coming down under here, this is going to be the pond. So it's kind of hectic. I'll try to film as much as I can, but we want to let these guys do their job too and not keep getting in their way. So I'll check in with you guys soon. Got the biofall all placed, and then they're getting the lower section down here ready. So, Greg, what are you thinking right here?
Well, we just pulled up these, the deck, and we're building a retaining wall back here, so when we put the liner in, the liner will come up and over, and then it will cantilever. We just gotta try to figure out using a natural stone over here. And watch out, Frank.
So basically, the pond is going to be here, and it's going to come underneath the deck a little bit.
Yeah. So we're just building a false wall back here with a lot of mud and some stone, and then everybody that comes here is going to, how far does it go under? And it'll be 6 inches, but you won't know it doesn't go all the way.
So, killer progress. I'm really excited with how this is turning out. And all the frogs finally seem to get the hint and get out of the way, which is good. So, now we can work without being stressed out about the frogs. Getting the liner in place. Everything's looking good. It's a pain getting it under the deck, but it's gonna look amazing done. You can see we're pouring sweat. Frank's over there hooking up the biofall. So they're getting the pump ready right now. So you can see he's hooking it all up. That is the Aquascape ink pump.
The Aquascape Aquaforce.
Aquascape Aquaforce.
So it's got a screen over it, so this would not go in a skimmer. You don't need a skimmer in here because it's not going to be falling leaves and debris and that stuff. You need to skim it off like you do with your thing with the hand one. And so that pump has a screen around it. All we need to do is hide it with maybe one stone on top, and once every month or two you open up that rock and clean out the filter.
Easy peasy. So that pump basically is going to go where you're standing,
Yeah,
right?
let's go. Put it in. I'll put it in right now. Yeah. So this will direct the plumbing out. So we're going to put it right here at the bottom. And then we're going to use that one last stone that we got to go right on top of it. But the plumbing will come up and then go underneath the deck here.
Perfect. So that's going to be completely hidden, and that is going to run up to that, which is going to be our little waterfall. Beautiful little stream. This is going to be sick, guys. This is already turning out better than I expected. So Greg knew. He knew it was going to turn out good. Going on, guys? Me back here, we got a lot going on, so don't mind, everybody's working. Greg's up here washing out all the gravel, but we got a lot of starting problems. Nothing new.
Always my job, washing the gravel.
Yeah, we're getting this is all pretty well rocked in. He's washing the gravel now, so we're getting an idea of what it is going to look like. Guys, this is amazing. You can even pass me the camera. Okay, you can check out this area up here where the fall's at. Runs down here. Oh God. And then this is the deeper area, the main section of the pond. And then over here is going to be a little shallow area for frogs. Guys, this is turning out sweet.
Somebody bring in come on in.
All right.
First time seeing it. We got the pond pirate, Frank, the pond guy, and we created, here we go.
All right.
You gotta get their faces.
All right, guys, this is the big reveal. Holy damn. This is sick.
Hear that sound?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is amazing, guys. This is so sick.
And we have it cantilevered over the whole side, and we have that shallow area over there that you wanted for the toads.
Yep. Dang, this is going to be perfect. Man, I'm excited.
Not bad, huh?
This is
Those
sick.
rocks there's that two-man boulder that we got.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang. So you guys have done this a time or two before, huh?
Well, we were 35 minutes off when we thought we would do, but we had a nice long lunch. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. So welcome to living the aquascape lifestyle, my man.
Yeah, thank you for all the help, dude.
Thank you.
Much appreciated. And thank all you guys for coming out.
Yeah, come on over. So this is the team. Come here, Frank. This is the team that created this. So we started at about 10:30 this morning, ended at about 3:35 this afternoon, and I think it fits perfect.
Yeah,
Scale.
this is beautiful, and this would take me probably weeks, you know? So by myself, I would be messing with this for way too long.
All right, we gotta get your mom and dad in here.
Yeah, tell them we're getting here.
See, I knew that piece of wood would get used somewhere.
Sounds good in here.
It does.
The flow's just right.
Yeah, and you don't even notice the fans nearly as bad. Oh no.
Come on in. You like that sound, April?
Yes, I do. It sounds so cool. It is awesome. I love it. Thank you.
It changes the space, doesn't it? And then see how it goes underneath the deck there?
Yeah,
All right, this is mom and dad here. So what do you guys think of the waterfall in the pond?
it's
Totally
awesome.
awesome.
It's awesome.
Way
They're
cool.
excited. They're going to be out here more than me watching it.
Yes, we are.
We're going to get some B-roll. We'll get all kinds of awesome clips and show you. But for now, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this for a second, take it in and let the water clear up. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay guys, we went home for the night and showered and stuff. Yesterday was overwhelming and a little bit exhausting, and we wanted to let the water clear up before showing you the final product. But we are gonna get to that in just a second. But first, make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel. It really helps grow the channel, and I want you to know that you guys subscribing to the channel and sharing my videos is literally what made this happen. So Greg Wittstock, he found me on social media and he hit me up on Instagram, wanted to come visit the greenhouse. He came and checked it out, thought it was awesome. I talked about my plans to do a little pond and stream, and he decided to donate this to me. So I didn't spend $1 on this. He literally did all this for me. He got Frank and all the guys from Living Artscapes to come out and help with it at no cost to me, which is absolutely amazing. And it's literally all because of you guys sharing my videos and making my social media do good. So I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate Greg and Frank and all the team from Living Artscapes. They did an amazing job. Like, you guys might see Greg and them's videos of them building all these crazy ponds. All the aquascape guys, like, they come knock these ponds out in one day. You might think it's a lot of smoke and mirrors, and I'm here to tell you it is not. These guys came and crushed it. If I did this myself, it would have took me weeks, and it probably wouldn't have turned out half this good. Like, all of Greg's ideas of having it go into the boardwalk and where the waterfall placement was different than mine, and it honestly turned out so much better than what my idea was. So, huge thank you to Greg. Huge thank you to Frank and the team from Living Artscapes. They were also super respectful. I was super nervous about having a contractor come in with the animals. And halfway through, I realized I didn't even have anything to be nervous about. They asked me for advice and like what they could move, what they couldn't. They were super careful with the plants, watch for animals the whole time. So it was awesome. I'm really, really glad this all went down the way it did. And if you guys are curious about the products we use to do this, I will have them all linked in the description. So you can check it out if you decide to build anything like this yourself. But anyways, let's get to the walkthrough of the stream and pond. I'm super excited to show you guys. All right guys, so first thing, you walk in the greenhouse, and the best part about it, I just almost fell, but you hear the noise, the waterfall. It is a beautiful noise, and it completely covers up the noise of the fans, which you guys know probably drove me crazy. So now, instead of hearing obnoxious fans, you just hear that beautiful waterfall, which is amazing. Okay, anyways. So up there is the biofall. That's the little waterfall filter. It's full of filter media. And then you got this big piece of driftwood kind of covering it up. And then the waterfall comes down here. It breaks into two little waterfalls and then it goes down into the stream. It is gorgeous. All this lichen covered rock that Greg helped me get is amazing. It's a perfect fit. It looks like the stream's been here for 100 years already. And this area is like faster flowing, more rapidy water, which will be good for things like possibly the Adelopus. And after that, it goes down and then it comes under the boardwalk. It's hard to see now, but under the boardwalk, it widens out and it's just shallow water about this deep. So it widens out. It's kind of just like a lazy river. So we got our fast flowing water, our medium flowing water, and then it comes down here to the final little waterfall. It's dammed up right here, so the water's all the way over here, and it flows down here, and then this is the deeper pool area where the water kind of just circulates perfectly before getting pumped back up into there. And I don't know, guys, I can't stop staring at it. I gotta remember I'm filming a video. But then it comes all the way under the boardwalk and comes around this post. So the boardwalk is literally overhanging a portion of the pond. And over here is super shallow, still water, which will be perfect for some of the frogs' tadpoles and eggs and things like that. So like I said, guys, I could not be happier with how this all turned out. This is absolutely amazing. I'm blown away. I literally feel like I'm like living in a dream or something. None of this even feels real. So thank you guys so much. And a huge thank you to Greg, Frank, and his whole team. So make sure you guys also check out their social media. Go subscribe to Greg if you haven't already, and go check out Frank at Living Artscapes on Instagram. And like I said, check out the description to get a link to any of these products if you want to build something yourself. Aquascaped sells a bunch of cool products. They're super user friendly, and they sell kits for them for little things like this too. So definitely check it out and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for making my dreams come true. I couldn't be happier. I'm living the life. So thank you guys.